Pop did a 4-minute one. That's longer than normal. Wait, that was 6 hours ago. Man, the only one on here is. Oh wait, no, we got Pop an hour ago, and that was 37 seconds. Oh my god, dude. I got so excited too, man. It's probably only 3 minutes with the French questions. That's true. By the way, big shout out to everyone that gave me French film suggestions. If you want to do it, this will be another segment. If you want to do it under this video, you can give me some more. I already put all the suggestions down on my phone, so I will be watching it with my girl at some point. So I do appreciate you guys. It means the world to me. Oh gosh, Pop 30 seconds makes me nervous. Just draft Bronny. Let's not do that. All right, Pop.
Well,
oh gosh. Oh gosh, Pop, don't be in a mood, please. Pop, I was gonna speed up. What's the point of speeding up? It's 36 seconds. Please, Pop, be nice.
What I call a self-inflicted loss. I thought Washington.
Crap, I should have. Usually I start these off by saying what I think Greg Popovich is going to say, and now I can't. I agree with him, though. It was just, we just shot ourselves in the foot for no reason.
Played harder than we did. They played smarter. They executed better. We didn't have enough people playing well or playing smart, and we did that to ourselves. So I think it's a tough loss because for the first time in a while, we looked young. We looked immature. We looked foolish, and didn't.
Wait, did he say the first time in a long time, or did he say the first time for the season? Hold on.
Because for the first time in a while, we looked young.
In a while. Yeah, that's how I felt. That's how I felt. Pop is absolutely right. Yeah, it's frustrating because the whole month of January, we've looked like a team that was hungry for wins, that was hungry and taking everything in with a like a sponge, you know, and making the right small decisions to win a game, like good decision after good decision after good decision. And this one, it just felt like they were kind of feeling themselves. I think the Spurs do recognize or do understand how talented they are. Like I think Sohan, Wemby, Physicality, like Trey Jones and him helping these guys, they understand how good they can be as far as like being kind of a core. And obviously we'll need another star. We'll need some other things. But they do have camaraderie. They do, you can tell that they love playing together and stuff like that. But this game, it just felt like they thought they were the Harlem Globetrotters. I mean, you're just holding the ball way too long. Wemby, there were so many shots by Wemby where it was like, dude, why are you trying to do this fancy, like it was just unnecessary. It wasn't good fundamentals. It's like they just really thought we're just going to bully the Wizards. And it's because they played so well last game, I think. And it was the biggest game of the season. But we probably should have expected this. We probably should have expected it, honestly, with a young team. But no excuses. You got to win this one.
We looked immature. We looked foolish and did not play with each other the way we have been. So that's a disappointment. But that's the way it goes, and you move on.
Yep, that's true. We didn't play together. And we did that right off the bat, by the way. See, I initially assumed that when it came to Sohan starting off so poorly, I thought that it was them trying to attack Wizards because the Wizards are so bad at defending power forwards. At least they have been over the past couple of weeks. So they were really trying to attack them there. But yeah, he did not allow the game to come to him. It seemed like a lot of forcing it, and they were able to get it out of his hands quite often. It was the same thing with Wemby too. Like it felt like the game just came to him. It's like we relied solely or mostly on Physicality to kind of get us out of a hole or help us. But yeah, just bad. I didn't fact check. What are we talking about? Heard Thunder got Drummond. Oh, but you didn't fact check. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. All right. Let's see here. Wemby. I'm just listening to English. By the way, with this segment, if there's any French viewers and you would like to put in the comment section what he said, I will happily tag it to the top so people can read the translation. I won't be doing it because I'm lazy, but you can do it because you're not lazy.
The fourth quarter where the Dolphins seemed to get a little stagnant.
Yeah, oui.
I don't think it was related.
That's how I would answer every question if I was Wemby. I didn't listen to a word of what that reporter said.
What kind of happened in the fourth quarter where the Dolphins seemed to get a little stagnant.
What happened in the fourth quarter? I think that's what he asked.
I don't think it was related to effort at all. You know, we played hard, but we didn't play smart. And
Pop said you guys didn't play hard enough nor smart. So now I am in a conundrum, guys. Because on one hand, this is my favorite player. By the way, this is my favorite player. Okay, so anybody that says Sohan is I love Sohan. He's up there. Wemby's actually my favorite, right? Because he's freaking awesome. Let's just be real. Dude did a sham god the other day. Like, what is that? He's 7'5" and he did a sham god. But yeah, so Wemby said we played hard. Pop said you didn't. How does Clan feel about this? Well, I think they played pretty hard. I didn't get the vibe that they were just kind of half-heartedly being out there. I didn't get that. Now now you can make the argument that Wizards played smarter, therefore they played harder, which I think I would accept that actually. Our brain capacity wasn't 100% there. It's a full experience, okay? You need your mind and your body on the same page, and I felt like our minds were not 100% there as far as playing good fundamental basketball. So in that regard, Wizards were better. But let's be honest though, Wizards didn't play really good fundamental ball either. Wizards looked terrible for a majority of that game. It's just that they made better plays down the stretch than we did. But I mean, they looked terrible. Okay, if I'm a Wizards fan, I'm probably coming out of this and like, dang, we won that. Like, it was pretty bad. Switch says, more just the Wizards constantly turned it on when they needed to, and we didn't. Just come with experience. Yeah, there we go. Also, he said, lots of dribbling, overthinking tonight from everyone, just didn't look natural. They'll bounce back. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I think what we took from the game is we were pretty immature at times.
As Pop said, it was the first time you guys have looked like a young team in quite a few weeks.
Yeah.
He love his pop. They're just repeating Pop talking points. I love this team.
Yeah. You know, it's I mean,
Clan Wemby's English getting way better, you notice? I mean, he's a very smart dude, so I would assume. We can try to compare. Do we care enough? I don't care enough. I mean, I could understand him before, but yeah, he has to speak it more often, so I'm sure it is getting better.
We're always going to have some good and bad games. You know,
and he still has a developing brain.
During the season, but this was one of the bad ones.
Obviously, every game is a learning experience for everybody, learning experience for you. You personally have had some high turnover games lately. Is there anything you're looking at there to clean up or any?
He has some high turnover games lately. He's been having some bad turnover games. Okay, let's see. He's going to be very honest about his turnovers because he's honest about everything. All right? Positive or negative, he'll be honest.
Common threads you're seeing between the turnovers?
Yeah, I mean, it's always one of the things I'm trying to reduce, the turnovers. But it's, we've come to a point in the season where we know each other more, and it's, we should be more certain about what we do, more decisive. So it's, so I'm definitely gonna look at the film and reduce my turnovers.
They're different.
Dang, just like that.
Patience. When you come into a game like this, you'd won 2 in a row, but you're playing a team you just beat a week ago. I know you probably don't like to think about games that way, but is that something that a young team has to deal with, the expectations of people think you're going to win a game?
I don't think they're thinking about us at all. Is he going off of my tweet? He said, is the pressure of guys expecting you to win stressful for you, Wemby? Is this stressful? Is this stressful that Clan expected a win out of you tonight, Wemby? Does this stress you out that he said no excuses for a loss tonight? Spurs should win. Does that stress you out, Wemby? Does this stress you out that this one dude, this one lone fan out of millions said that you should win tonight? Did that pressure get to you? Yes, that went to me. Clan is very intimidating.
I mean, I don't think it's got to do with expectations. I think this is not an excuse at all, but we gotta get stronger.
He said excuse. He saw my tweet. I said no excuses, Wemby. And he said, look, it's not excuse. It's not excuse, Clan. It's not excuse. I swear to God, it is not excuse, Clan. I swear to God, dude. It's not. I promise. It's not excuse, though.
Mentally to get to the next game, and like a seemingly easier game than the previous one, we still need to come in with the same motivation. And
he's shook right now. He's sweating and everything. He's like, oh God, Clan's gonna react to this video. Oh God.
I think we were maybe mentally tired because of those two last efforts, but we gotta get stronger because it's not acceptable.
This might be a little silly, but there was a play when you had the ball all along the break and you took some time. Did you stumble a little bit? You kind of laid it in. It was.
There's a couple ways of viewing this, okay? He does it often. And what he's talking about is on fast breaks, Wemby gets the ball, a guy's running, basically runs past him. Wemby could easily just put it up there, but he like waits for a minute. He's either A, being a jerk, which I love, or B, looking for a foul, which I also love because you don't want to foul him when he's right underneath the basket like that. I think it's going to be one of those two, all right? It's going to be one of those two.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Oh.
It was the full court pass to you.
Oh yeah. It's.
You saw that? He knew. Is this the? Look at that face. He is so full of it, dude. He's so full of it. It's so A. It is so A. It is so A, dude. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't remember. This is the first time he's ever lied. You are lying. I don't remember. I don't remember. Moving on. You in the back. What's your question? He is so full of it. Look at him. No, that expression. I'm not stupid. No, I don't know what you mean. He was being a jerk. He was stunning on him. That's the type of player he is. Wemby's not a nice guy on the court. I love it.
Along the break, and you took some time. Did you stumble a little bit? You kind of laid it in.
Look at him.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Oh.
It was the full court pass to you.
Oh yeah. It's.
I saw that face, dude. No, I'm not stupid. I saw that face.
I was trying to take my time, rest as much as I could.
I was trying to rest. This man said I was trying to rest. I was just gonna take a break. Just wanted to rest a little bit. He is such a jerk. I love it. Just catching his breath. He is such a jerk. He's not lying. He probably really was like, let me catch my breath, whatever, I got time. You ain't gonna touch me, whatever. Woo! Next he's gonna start just doing stretches, bro. Like on those full court passes, he's gonna do like a quick stretch, get a little yoga in, some downward dog. And then he was like, I guess it's time to go ahead and score.
Yeah. It's. I was trying to take my time, rest as much as I could.
Their physicality in the fourth quarter, do you feel like y'all were able to match up with them?
He was trying to rest.
Physical defensively with all of y'all.
It is A.
I said that seemed like they got really physical in the fourth quarter down the stretch with all of y'all. Do you feel like you all did a good job trying to match up with that?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Victor is tired. You can tell how he answered. I actually believe him. I just feel like it's a mix. It's a mixture. It's a mixture. Okay, it's a mixture. Because I feel like with the Warriors, because he did it in the preseason against the Warriors, and he kind of like stared the guy down for a little bit. You know, like I think it's a mixture a little bit. It's like whew, I'm gonna catch my breath, but also I can because like you know I'm better than you. I'm taller. I'm better. Whatever. You're not gonna get to me, so I can just chill for a minute.
Sure, I need to watch that film again, but sure, there's a couple rebounds, you know, that slipped out of our hands, some turnovers. But yeah, we definitely, I don't know how it's going to look on the film, but we need to watch that.
What did you like about the way Jetty played and the lift he gave you guys off the bench?
Very efficient, you know, I love the energy from these guys, JD, Blake.
I'm gonna tell you guys this right now, okay? If we're relying solely on Chetty Osman to go 8 for 12 in a game, we're probably gonna lose it. All right, we're probably gonna lose it. All right, Sohan is a much bigger X factor than Chetty Osman on this team. We're probably gonna lose.
Blake, his first time in the court was so intense and so efficient. So it's, you know, I mean, I think they were in their roles as the best as they could tonight. So it's, I mean, huge props to them.
Nice to take a couple.
True. Shaking my head, the entire media really ran away with Vic won't be able to handle the NBA physicality, and Vic is handling it just fine. It was so obvious that he would. It's like, what the heck are you guys talking about in the modern NBA? Who's this Shaq-like figure that's just going to be beating up on Wemby? It hasn't happened. Other than Embiid, in which even with Embiid, if the refs were a little better, Wemby would have won a lot of those matchups. I mean, he scored like 33 points in that game, but he would have won a lot of those matchups. You know, as far as positioning, like he got really aggressive with Embiid, but then they kept calling fouls on just about anything. So other than Embiid, who though? Giannis hasn't been able to do that. No one's bullied Wemby yet. It doesn't happen. And he doesn't even have his strength yet, like the strength that he's going to eventually have. And yet and still, because he just needs some more core strength and everything. But yet and still, even when they move him, he's so quick on his feet and he's so long till it still doesn't matter most of the time. Vic has to put on some muscle also. Jokic pretty much said he's stronger than he looks. He did not say this about Chet. No, Chet and Wemby are on two different playing fields. I don't know why this comparison keeps happening. Chet is a good player, but he's not Wemby. Jokic said Chet needs to gain weight. Wait. When did he say that? Chet missed the season because LeBron bumped him. That was pretty bad. There were a couple plays when Embiid purely outstrengthened Wemby, but overall he been just fine with physicality. Yeah. I mean, obviously. But it was one play, it was like after that, where he was obviously like too much for Wemby. It was another play where Embiid attempted to get in position, and I thought Wemby held his own pretty well, and I'm pretty sure they called a foul on that. Something happened, and the play never happened. So we never got to see it, but he did a fine job. But I do think that Embiid put 24 on Wemby. Hold on, Wemby did okay. That's all I'm saying. We can try to fact check it. Hopefully it actually comes up. I know we were having trouble with this the other day. Let's see if it actually comes up. If we go to stats, profile, matchups. Yeah, cool. All right, let's find Embiid, guys. The heck? Oh, it's based on freaking first name? Ugh. See if we can find Embiid. Oh, there's Embiid. Okay, let me see. Can I scroll up at all and still see the top? We can. Cool. Oh, wait, you guys can't see it. All right, so I'll say it and then I'll show it. So points, Embiid, and this is with Wemby guarding Embiid. So he scored 24 points, so I was right. It was 24. 10 for 15, 66.7%. So he was he was killing them. And 4 free throws. So he got called for a foul twice. And you can see it here. So this is when Wemby was on Embiid. Only 5 minutes, 45 seconds. And he went 10 for 15. So 24 of those points were on his head. But, hey, 5 of those times he missed it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He did okay. He honestly did okay. Embiid put 16 on Wemby, 23 on Collins. No, he put 24 on Wemby. Well, are you saying no? Even minus the free throws is 20. He put 20 on Wemby. Yeah, he put 20 on Wemby. On Collins, we can look up Zach Collins. Let's see what Embiid did against Zach Collins. All right, let's see here. All right, let's find Embiid. Actually, it'd be much easier. No, there's no extra. See, usually there's a little extra. Matchup possessions are derived using NBA advanced stats, player tracking, and gosh, why can't I change to whatever? Let's just find Embiid. All right, here's Embiid. With Embiid, he put up 21 points. Okay, he put up 21 points on Zach Collins. And that was 9 for 14. So basically the same. It was 10 for 15 against Wemby, 9 for 14 against Collins. So it was about the same. And then 2 free throws. So yeah, it didn't really make a difference. It was about the same. And about 20 seconds more that he had to guard him. So, no, he didn't put 16 on Wemby. He put up 24 on Wemby, and he put up 21 on Collins. So, not the same. Love from Germany clan. What's up, man? I'm going to say this. Wemby's floor can be Timmy's ceiling. No stretch. Wemby's floor can be Timmy's ceiling. Oh, man. I'm thinking Timmy's ceiling is like 0-3. That ain't a floor. Wemby's floor is like, I won't go that far. Duncan was really good. Like Wemby's floor. I feel like Wemby's floor can be David Robinson's floor. I don't know if I'll go as far as to say his floor can be Duncan's ceiling. Even if Wemby, because I think that Wemby truly can end up being the greatest player of all time. Even if that's the case, it's going to take a lot, for him to get to that point. That's a pretty big. That's a hot take, bro. I'm not mad at it because I know you love Duncan and Wemby, but that's a hot take. Go back and watch, like refresh your memory on like 03 Duncan. Like refresh your memory on 03 Duncan. Oh, actually, Tim Duncan 2003 finals stats. He carried the entire team in the finals. This is one of the biggest carry jobs of all time, and no one ever talks about it. They always bring up like Dirk Nowitzki. They might bring up LeBron carrying. They bring up the Jokic recent performance. They never bring up Tim Duncan in the finals. It was a carry all the way through the playoffs. This was the finals. And look at his numbers, dude. Look at these numbers. It's godly. Actually, was that the first game? Yeah, that was the first game. So first game against the Nets. This man put up 32 points, 20 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, and 7 blocks in the finals. This is the best team coming out of the East. And he put 32, 20, 6, 3, and 7 on their heads. And he carried the entire team, by the way. Nothing but role players. People that tell you, oh, it was Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili, ignore them. They don't know basketball, okay? Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili were role players in 2003. Like, easily, okay? Easily role players. But yeah, field goals made 11. Field goals attempted 17. So it was on 65%. Let's see. Moving on. And then the next game, 19 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks. The next game, 21 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks. Game 4, 23 points, 17 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 7 blocks. And then 29 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 4 blocks. And this is how he ended it. Okay, this was his closeout game. This is the finals. All right, right now. You might see Wemby put up 7 blocks, okay, against the Detroit Pistons or something. All right, but this is a finals. This is a finals team. 21 points, 20. This is how you beat them. 21 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists, so triple double, nearly a quadruple double with 8 blocks. He gave them 8 blocks to get that ring. Absolute carry job. Absolute carry job. Actually, hold on. Spurs 2003 finals stats. If you want a little bit more context. In the finals, these are the points. So Timmy was scoring 24 points, and the next up was Tony at 14, and then David Robinson at 11, and then Steven Jackson at 10. So, you know, decent, especially Tony Parker, decent. But he averaged the most assists. Manu had the most steals, but the 4th most steals, the most blocks by a huge margin, mind you. David Robinson was not what he used to be. Let's see. And then obviously he would have the most points. We don't have to look at that. Anything else we need to look at? Minutes played. Minutes played, he played 44 minutes and Steven Jackson played 35. So he was averaging almost 10 more minutes than everyone else on the team. Absolutely carried this team. If Wemby gets 6 rings, he'd automatically be the GOAT. I agree. We got a long way to go, guys. It's going to be a lot of battles. Going to be a lot of battles to do that, but it's very possible. And he's so competitive that I can see him winning that many rings, yeah. For comparison, LeBron played 21 seasons for 4 rings. Steph played 16 for 4. What are we talking about? But seriously though, if what's his name? Rudy Gobert, 3-time defensive player of the year, can't guard Wemby at the age of 20, I don't know who's going to be guarding him in a few years. Who can guard him? I don't know. I mean, who do you match him up against? There's not another him in the league, you know? I mean, like who guards him? Yeah, the best bet you have is just getting like a wing defender on them that can kind of get underneath them a little bit and try to steal the ball. That's the best you can do, but it's probably going to be a foul. So it's not much you can do. Like Wemby said, if you're big, I'm faster than you. If you're small, I can just shoot right over you. So it doesn't really matter. No one's going to be guarding him in a few years. And this offseason, he's going to be working tirelessly. And with the Spurs and how well they've done with Sohan and his shot, Wemby's going to be absolutely disgusting. He is going to destroy teams. All right, in the segment. We did some long segments tonight.